welcome our blood viewers to RTD's News English edition. As usual, we bring to you the major and top highlights of tonight. Islamic finance and technology merge in the FinTech Forum Prelude. Djiboutians make the Hajj in the best possible conditions. And on the international scene in Italy, at least 10 migrants dead in two shipwrecks off the coast of Italy. Those were the major and top highlights. Welcome back to our newsroom, our blood viewers. The second edition of the Djibouti FinTech Forum will take place tomorrow, highlighting the tremendous potential of new technologies for Djibouti's economic and social development. It will also provide a platform for discussing concrete measures to be implemented to kickstart the country's digital transformation through a high-performance fintech ecosystem. The Djibouti FinTech Forum is the largest gathering of fintech players, serving as an inclusive platform for exchanging the latest trends, addressing challenges, generating opportunities, and launching action to develop a fintech ecosystem in Djibouti. From June 18 to 20, the Djibouti FinTech Forum, through panels and training sessions, will address topics related to digital and Islamic finance, the role of stakeholders, challenges and opportunities, access for all to financial services, ecosystem development. The ultimate aim of this second forum is to make the case for financial technologies to all decision makers from the public and private sectors, young innovators, entrepreneurs, and so on. The three-day forum will provide an opportunity to gain a better understanding of the issues and challenges, as well as the opportunities offered by fintech through the panels and workshops scheduled. Our country has what it takes to make the most of the digital revolution, and fintech in particular. The governor of the Central Bank of Djibouti, Mr. Ahmed Usman, welcomed the organization of the second edition of the FinTech Forum in Djibouti. Under the skies, the Djiboutian pilgrims recently completed the majority of the Hajj rites, following the footsteps of their companions from the four corners of the globe, according to information relayed by RTD via Abdullah Hadi, who quotes Mr. Ismail Hassan Roble, head of the Hajj mission and director of Islamic Affairs. Djibouti's 1,400 pilgrims are currently in Mina for the stoning of the city's ritual. Next stop, the sacred mosque of Mecca for the Tawaf of farewell, the last key stage of the Hajj. At dawn on Monday, pilgrims began throwing stones at the three steels in Mina following the Tashri' ritual. The series began with the small steel, followed by the medium-sized one, and culminated with the large steel, having already thrown stones at the one in Aqaba on the previous Sunday, the day of Eid al-Adha. The Djiboutian pilgrims expressed their satisfaction with the efforts made by the Ministry of Islamic Affairs and Waqfs through the Directorate of Islamic Affairs and the Hajj mission, which enabled them to experience this pilgrimage in the optimal conditions. On the sidelines of the 17th COSP in New York, bilateral meetings continue. The Djibouti delegation, led by AMPH CEO with the support of the Permanent Mission to Djibouti in the United Nations, had a fruitful meeting with the Spanish delegation. Discussions focused on the exchange of best practices and explored possibilities for future collaboration in the transfer and sharing of expertise. The meeting testifies to the growing commitment between the two countries to improving the lives of people with disabilities. As part of the celebrations for the 47th anniversary of our independence, the National Festivities Caravan continued its tour to the CDCs of Arhiba and Section 7 on the evening of Friday, June 14. Residents of these neighborhoods gathered in large numbers to take part in the festivities, marked by vibrant musical entertainment and traditional and modern dances. Patriotic songs rang out under the starry skies, reminding everyone of the importance of our national sovereignty and unity. The evening was also an opportunity to bear witness to the struggle for independence, with moving and inspiring stories shared by the guests present for transmission to younger generations. Today, yesterday, Monday, June 17, 2024, at the Hassan Goulet Stadium, the Djiboutian Chess Federation FDE, under the aegis of the Secretary of State for Sport, successfully launched the June 27 tournament. The event brought together over 50 male and female players of all ages, including, for the second time, participants with special needs. This tournament is a special opportunity for the chess community to celebrate the National Independence Day. It will also serve as a platform for the selection of the men and women's national teams who will represent Djibouti at the 45th Chess Olympiad, scheduled to take place in Budapest next September. The opening ceremony was attended by numerous members of the federation, led by its president, Mr. Yassin Suleiman Hassan. Djibouti Chess Federation is proud to see the chess community come together to celebrate this important moment and looks forward to the performances of the players who will aim to qualify for the Olympics. Werewolf Club Taekwondo is a Taekwondo practice center. Created on February 4, 2022, the club held its rank certificate ceremony for the January 2024 session last night at the Goulet Stadium, more precisely in the large multi-purpose hall. The event kicked off with a series of combat demonstrations by the students of the discipline. The ceremony took place in the presence of the president of the Werewolf Taekwondo Club, the general secretary, parents, and some 50 young practitioners from various clubs. Speaking at the event, Senegal's technical director praised the positive results achieved by the president of the Werewolf Club. He also praised the Werewolf Taekwondo Club's leader for their efforts and tireless efforts to enhance the club's image. The evening ended with a presentation of belts and certificates to some 50 young Taekwondo practitioners and with some fine fighting demonstrations. Werewolf Taekwondo Club has a long tradition of excellence. It's clear that the recently formed Werewolf Taekwondo Club has numerous clubs in the capital. Taekwondo is a martial arts practice in the context of education and health preservation. It's fighting discipline based on self-control and respect for others. As part of the fight against the illicit trafficking of smuggled goods of all kinds, the Ali Sebeh Custom Brigade, in collaboration with the Ali Sebeh Police Detachment, intercepted a large quantity of smuggled goods in this vicinity of the Galili border sector. The goods seized were 1,500 kilograms of qat, which the smugglers had intended to transport to Ali Sebeh. In accordance with standard procedure, this quantity was destroyed on the spot in the presence of the head of the Ali Sebeh Customs Brigade, Mr. Mohammed Momin Hassan. Smuggling is detrimental to our country's economy when, without the complicity of a potential buyer, the trafficker would not be able to carry out this illicit trade. It is therefore incumbent on every citizen to take part in the fight to put an end to this scourge. Shifting gears towards the international scene now, where 11 people were rescued by the Coast Guard and taken to hospital for treatment. The survivors were also able to testify to the horror they had experienced at sea. Before sinking, their makeshift boat exploded. He did not have life jackets to rescue all the passengers. As confirmed by the Italian Red Cross agent, the people rescued were in a lot of pain. Some had broken pelvises, legs, or arms. They told us that their boat had exploded before sinking. They also explained that their makeshift boat, carrying dozens of people, had only 5 or 6 life jackets. When the boat sank, most of them had to clinch to the wreck. Since the beginning of 2024, the International Organization for Migration has already recorded 923 deaths at sea. The year 2023 was the deadliest since 2016, with over 3,000 migrants dead or missing in the Mediterranean. Well, but these are Blood viewers. We finally conclude this edition. Thank you for being with us, and make sure to tune in later for more. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.